Hey everyone, it's me again, the Sparkle Girl. Now I've done my full video of my opinion on each of the Disney movies. Well, here I am going to do the same thing for the direct-to-video films. Either it's a VHS or a DVD, or it could be both, really. It just depends, really. Let's start with The Rescuers Down Under. I remember watching it as a kid on the DVD, and I definitely got to say, I did like it. I kinda do prefer the first movie though, but I still enjoyed the second one though, so basically means I like both. The Return of Jafar. Well, let's just be honest with you boys and girls, I'm not really a fan of that film, to be very honest. It's okay in a way, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite, and I would say the same thing for Aladdin and the King of Thieves. I also remember this Peculiar Jungle Book. It's sort of a film, and it's got like episodes from a TV show that is called The Jungle Cubs. I never really watched the TV show or anything, but I remember seeing this film anyway as a kid. I want to say it's my favorite, but I do remember it. Beauty and the Beast and Enchanted Christmas. I just loved that film so much growing up, especially the song. Oh my god, we're just so catchy. No, seriously, it just brings me so much magic, nostalgic, everything really. I mean, you wouldn't blame me now, would you? I remember watching it on a VHS before I actually watched it again on the DVD. Belle's Magical World. I wouldn't say it's my favorite as a whole movie, but there's one thing I did like though. The very first story about Belle and the Beast had an argument, they have a fight, and then they end up being friends again later on. And that song about friendship, love, and all that, that's a good song in a way. I mean, yeah, that's only one thing I like about this film, but like I said, I want to say it's my favorite as a whole movie. Oh yeah, Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. I actually haven't been watching it for a long time. Although I did watch it again not 2 weeks ago, bring my memories back again, you know? I do mainly remember watching the trailer of that film actually on one of my Disney VHS collections. And I definitely do remember watching The Lion King too, Simba's Pride on the VHS as well. I love that movie too. I mean, Kiara, Kovu, everything. Although I didn't like Simba's behavior in the film. Oh yeah, and I definitely well, vaguely remember watched Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas on a VHS because it's been a long time, so it's been years. But I did watch it again like years later. I was like, oh my god, can't believe I haven't been watching that for years. So ever since then, I was been starting to like it again. Because like I said, I remember well, like I said, I just vaguely remember watching it on the VHS because it's been years. So, I mean, vaguely remember watch Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas on a VHS because it's been a long time, so it's been years. But I did watch it again like years later. I was like, oh my god, can't believe I haven't been watching that for years. So ever since then, I was been starting to like it again. An extremely goofy movie. Oh, and the sequel for it too. Okay, I don't really watch those movies very much. I mean, I'm not really a fan of it. I mean, I'm not really a fan of both of these movies, if I have to be really honest. Although, I don't mind the first movie though, because there is one thing I did like about it is Roxanne. She's just very interesting in a way. I mean, she did kind of reminds me of Ariel a little bit. Well, you can easily tell by the hair. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Toy Story 2, I always watch it a lot compared to the first movie, if I have to be really honest. Because if you remember what I said in my first video about Disney movies, I did mention I'm not really a fan of the first movie as a whole movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are quite some funny bits that I did like, but I want to say the whole movie of the first movie is my favorite. in general. But the reason why I prefer Toy Story 2 is because I watched it all the time growing up. And Jessie is one of the main reasons why I watched the Toy Story 2 all the time growing up. I'm not sure if anyone ever seen this film, and it's called Buzz Lightyear or Star Command. The adventure begins. Yeah, I watched it before on a VHS, although it's not really for me, to be honest. I still got that memory of the very beginning of the film where Buzz and the rest of his friends about to put the telly on, and Woody was warning Rex and all that, and I was like, Woody, leave Rex alone. I mean, it's okay to be fair, but I just want to say it's my favorite anyway in general. So it did kind of like reminds me of Star Wars sort of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really into stuff like that, as in sci-fi stuff, whatever, or fighting thingy things that most of you people will like. It's not my cup of tea or anything. It's just like I said, it's just not for me. I just more into a friendly Disney magic girly sort of thing. Yes. If some girls likes it, it's fine. I just find it a bit too boyish in my personal opinion. The Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea. Wow, I love that movie so much. The same way I love the first movie. You know me, boys and girls. I mean, melody is one of the reasons why I love the film. I just don't really quite understand the hate. Regards that, I still love the movie. Lady and the Tramp 2, Scam's Adventure. I love that film so much. It's just one of those movies I would just love to watch whenever I want to watch something that is Disney, you know? Yeah, especially when it comes to animals. Return to Neverland. I may not be a huge fan of Peter Pan in general, but I did love the second film. I just love Jane, to be honest. Yeah, I just love Jane. Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. I love that movie so much. I'm not fully certain if any of you boys and girls already know about this, but I believe Cinderella 2 was originally going to be based on the actual TV show, but they cancelled the idea and then just turned it into a film. Cinderella 2 Dreams Come True. I mean, same with The Little Mermaid 2. Cinderella 2 Dreams Come True will always make my dream come true. The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. Just like the first movie, I'm not a fan of it, but I did like it a little bit. Tarzan and Jane. Like it. I mean, I did used to watch it on the DVD. 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's London Adventure. I remember watching it once when I was in high school at the time, when I was a teenager, but I want to say it's my favourite. But I can admit there were quite some few funny bits, but I can't exactly remember much about that now since it's been years. So obviously, yeah. So yeah. So opinion handled if anyone likes it. I'm just not that struck with it. Sorry. And I definitely do remember watching Jungle Book 2 as well. I remember watching it in the cinemas just before I watched it again on the DVD. Yeah, it's been years though, so yeah. Stitch the movie. I love that film so much growing up. I never get bored of it. I mean, I always get obsessed with the DVD every time. I laugh my head so hard on this one. The Lion King, um, 1.5, I think you call it. I don't know. It's hard to pronounce those numbers. I never really watched this film, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, the Three Musketeers, as a whole movie. I did see half of it or bits of it, whatever. But all I know that I remember watching some funny bits that did give me quite a giggle. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie or anything. I mean, if anyone, including say if you like this movie, it's fine really. But like I said, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Milan 2, I love that film so much. I've always loved that film. You know this film called Heffalump? Yeah, I don't really watch the movie or anything, but I remember the trailer of it though. On my Bear in the Big Blue House, Everybody's Special DVD. I was obsessed with that DVD, including that trailer. No, really. Oh my god, it's been years. I definitely like Tarzan too. I was obsessed with that movie when I was a kid. Still am, even though I haven't watched it in a while, but I am considering on watching it again at some point. When I still want to, of course. And I would definitely say the same thing for Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch has a glitch. The moment Stitch started glitching, I used to get nightmares because of it. I still love the movie regardless. I feel so attached to that movie in general. I did cry at the end of the film because the obvious reason Stitch nearly died. I was really crying my eyes out when I first watched that movie as a kid. I was like, Stitch, please don't die. I love you. You know? I mean, we all get it. Almost everyone loves Stitch. We don't want to see our favorite blue, fluffy Stitch die. No, no, of course not. But I was happy that he was okay in the end. Kronk's New Groove. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I do remember watching the trailer for it on my Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch has a glitch DVD. And I was obsessed with that trailer because the music was so catchy, like groove it, groove it, groove it. Woo! Bambi 2. Aww, I love that movie. Like with the first movie, I love the second film. Bambi is just one of my favorites. Brother Bear 2. I like that film. It's really good, and I still can't believe the voice actress who did the voice of Rapunzel from Tangled is in that film. Oh, my mind is blown. Bugs on a Hand too. Oh my god, I love it as much as I love the first movie. Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. I love that movie. Like I love the first movie and the second one. I just love Cinderella. I mean, I just love Cinderella so much. I'm actually quite happy that Anastasia actually turned good like she did in the second one. Disney Princess Enchanted Tales Follow Your Dreams. I love that movie. Although it was originally going to be a TV show back in 2007, but they changed the idea and turned it into a movie. And there was supposed to be another film, but they kind of script that idea out and replaced with the one that we got now. Yes. I mean, I would love to see the Kingdom of Kindness. I would love to see that if they didn't have cancelled it. Oh, and speaking about Disney Princess Enchanted Tales, there's also another film that has the same title, but it's based on the Bella Dancerella. I loved that movie so much growing up, and I was lucky enough that I found the DVD of it again. Oh my god. I'm so happy and relieved I still got the DVD of it. Oh my god. Ariel's Beginning, I love the movie so much. I love it as much as I love the first movie and the second one. Oh, I would definitely say the same thing for the TV show that came out in the 90s. If you want to share anything about your favorite movies or want to share your experience with those movies, then you can. And please remember, just because I say something negatively doesn't mean I'm attacking you personally. And I do often get people do take my words too personally and too far, like I done something wrong. I just want to point out that just because I say things doesn't mean you should take me too personally. And just because I share my own thoughts and that, it doesn't mean it's about you. Please remember, my channel is drama free. So I'll leave you all to it now, boys and girls. Bye, everyone. See you later, and have some magic fun.